Good morning, students. Today's class we are going to see substation automation. Okay. So, previous class we learned what is substation and what are the components associated with it. So, today we are going to see what is the need for substation automation. Okay. So why we are preferring automation? What is automation? Why we are preferring automation and what is the difference between normal substation and with the automation control? Okay. So now we can see why we are going for automation. Okay. So in developed countries, even in developed countries, we are facing some challenge. So what is the thing? So we have to provide the reliable power to end users, isn't it? So end users is customers. Okay. So we have to provide reliable power. There are some challenges facing reliable power. Okay. So how the it result in long time interruptions. So what are the reasons? So first is equipment. Once an equipment fails by default, then it will result in interruptions. The accidents are involved in natural disasters, other any difference in power, okay, power disturbance, and any outage, then it will surely cause some interruptions. So which will called as back or shutdown. Okay, so it will result in long time interruptions. So we have to prevent this interruptions. Okay, so we have a need for substation automation. Okay, so due to this reason, we need for automation. So it should properly monitor and control. So it should check daily or it be any act within the time. It won't result in interruptions. Okay. So our main aim is high reliable and self-healing power. Self-healing means it automatically covers fault in a short time. It is quick response. Okay, it will take the action fast and it will respond and it will prevent long-term interruptions. Okay, self-healing. We already studied it first unit itself, isn't it? So the station it will have it of providing highly reliable power. The time from the self-healing power. Okay, that automatically able to store service. Those are the we prefer station automation. What is in station can control from anywhere. Okay. So there is remote controlling. So remote, so we can monitor and control anywhere. So that is where yes, remote monitoring and control. Similarly, it consists of protecting the equipment also. Any uh, fault that can also it can able to identify and it can able to protect it. Okay. So what are the it can in logic that is RTU remote unit. It consists of so what are devices, relays, switches, other things. Active control. Okay. Then current it consists of current transformer, potential transformer. Okay. So the components associated with it. Now this station is structured in levels. That is, it is grouped in three basic levels and categorized to three basic levels. So we are going to see what are the levels, what are the classifications, or what are the categorization. Station level. So level of that is station level. Next is process level. So the three station level, base, and process level. Okay. In station level, what are the components associated and day level what the thing carried out, and in process level what are the carried like that we are going to see now. So this station and station level so it is classified into three levels. First is station level. Okay. So what is station level means some back PS it is shielded in one control room. It called it as and be peace and some backups and similarly there will be some GPS receivers comes under station. Next is bay level. So so at bay level it consists of some protective equipments. Okay, so bay level means some protective actions are, and we are using the some protective this uh, relays, circuit breakers, auto clutches. Okay, like the switches. This it comes under bay level. Level means stuff that transformer is that process that operates at process level. Okay, that uh, at process level. Voltage and current control. So something carried out process. So what are the benefits of substation? So we already said it has the benefit of providing reliable power supply. Okay, it has reliable supply and it has the remote switching. That is, we know that remote switching. What is remote switching? It had remote controlling and monitoring. Okay. Now we can see what are the functions of substation automation system. Okay. So what are the functions? So what are the controlling and what are the protectives carried out? Okay. You can see in this area. Okay. So that is uh, how the control is how the control, how it is control means, so we can able to control the voltage and frequencies and power factor, similarly real reactive power, temperature, etc. So these are the things we can carried out in control room. Okay. So what are the things we can able to control? We can able to control voltage, frequency, reactive and real power, temperature, etc. So these are the things we can able to control in control room. Okay. So next, in protective, what are the protective devices? So I already told that protective devices relays, uh, some control panels, that is some circuit breakers, some auto reclosures and switches. Okay, these are the things we are using for protective. Okay, if any fault is identified, so you have to stop the fault from affecting the whole system. So we are in need for protecting devices also. Okay, so main thing is it has a function of controlling and protective devices. Okay, you can able to control and you can able to protect it. So what are the things you can able to control means, you can able to control the voltage, frequencies, power, temperature, etc. Okay, so these are the things we are carried out in control section. And in productive section, we are taking relays and circuit breakers, some switches. So this will help to prevent the flow of fault. Okay, so this is we can divide into two categories. Okay, that is primary control. In substation, primary control is carried out in two way. One way is by operating through command. So that operators by operating through operators command. So that is either maybe analog or digital control system. Okay, that is through command. One way. And another way, that is automatic operation of relays and control system, that is associated with PCs. Okay, some any programming or any control by using any program or anything associated with PCs, it can able to reclose the switch, or it can able to operate the relay, so that we can able to stop preventing the fault. Okay, so this by two ways you can able to control. One way is through operators command, and is automatic operation of relays and circuit breakers, etc. So see, the main thing is control system and protective system, isn't it? So that is main function of substation is comes under two categories. That is, one is control system and another is protective system. Okay, system, it includes what are the things. So already we discussed that what are the things, frequencies, then real reactive power control. So all the things it carried out in control session. Collection. So all the one comes under control system. So this is carried out in one particular center. Okay, it is that is we call it as control center. And in protective system, so if any abnormal condition or anything going to if any fault is identified, it comes under protective system. So abnormal conditions can be monitored. Okay, abnormal conditions can be indicated. So how can we indicate? So that we can indicate through alarm or any protective devices such as circuit breaker, relays, etc. Okay. So this thing is integrated with, interfaced with some software. Okay, so that by controlling this, if any abnormal conditions is identified, it can it can able to operate automatically. Okay, because it can able to program it. So okay, so it can able to reclose the switch, or it can able to operate relay circuit breakers, so that it can prevent further affecting the system. Otherwise, if any fault is identified or any interruption is going to be happen, then we can within a short time, within a short period, we can able to restore the service. So this is the main function. Okay, that is, it has a wide control and protective system, so that we call it as substation automation. So that is without any interruptions. Without any interruptions, we can able to restore the service, isn't it? So that we call it as substation automation. Okay, so that it has the advantages of providing reliable power to end users. Okay, and it has the benefit of remote controlling and monitoring. Okay, this is the main advantage and functions. So in this thing, what are the things we are discussing? So what is substation? Okay, and what is substation automation? So what is the comparison of normal substation, and what is the comparison of substation with automation? Okay, and what are the advantages? So why we are going for automation? So what are the disadvantages in normal conventional in previous existing thing, and why we are in need for automation? Okay, then we are discussing what are the levels. What are the levels it is categorized? Okay, that we saw 3 levels also: station level, bay level, and process level. So what are the things carried out in each level? Okay, so that also we saw. And next, what are the functions of this substation automation. So main function is it has a wide control and it has a protective thing. Okay, so there is control system and that protective system. So in control system, what are the things it can able to control, and in protective system, what are the devices using, and what how it is able to protect it. Okay, so like that we saw the benefit and functions also, isn't it? So these are the things where comes under substation automation. Okay.